Cam Newton. Cam Newton, I don't understand why he always doing interviews about marriage, knowing that he never wants to be damn married. It's crazy to me. But we gonna listen to what the hell he had to say with Ice Cube.
Been
He
married?
needs to
Married
go.
92. So was that 32 years? How?
Like for for the
We want to
masses.
do. You gotta want it. I don't want nobody to have my woman. She mine. She hers.
What's the word that we just had somebody on? The relationship has to have staying power. Certain things in the culture has never changed. It's just all about how you are locked in with your partner. You don't stay with a person for as long as you've been with your person and can honestly say, man, every single day I wake up and it's just doves flying.
But who in your life is it like that with? You don't like your mama every day. Some days she get on your nerves. Some day you know your brother. Every day ain't gonna be roses.
Yeah.
You can't expect that from your spouse. It's all about, are y'all a family or not? You know, you gotta be willing to give. And as a person that you want to give to, your time, effort, and love.
Right. How long you been married?
We've been married since 92. So was that 32 years? How?
All right. So
Is
y'all
he
just
slow? He has to be slow. Like, aren't your parents still married? Why are you asking him how? Like, just let Jazzy go, my nigga. Because I feel like every time he does these interviews, it's really passive aggressive ways of letting us know that he's not that happy with Jazzy, no matter how much backbending she's doing. Like, it's just annoying to me because the idea that no one could be good enough for you to want to work it out with them every day. Like, my nigga, please go be with a nigga. Be by yourself. And the thing for me is like Cube said, you don't like your mom every day, but you should have said, nigga, you don't like yourself every day. I don't care what you talking about, but there are days where you are angry with yourself. There are days where you don't like yourself. You don't like your whole existence. We could tell by the way you look. So for me, I'm just tired. Like, his whole being gives, I don't even like myself. How can I like somebody else? Like, that's what it gives. I'm tired of him.
It's also given he knows how to get the people going. I think that's why he be asking these dumbass questions about marriage. I think he knows that that's usually what's trending whenever he talks about relationships because they know that he knows what his reputation is, and it's at the expense of Jazzy looking like a clown. But you know, she got her mask on like she always do. She ready, she fine.
always at her expense. It's so damn embarrassing. Always at her expense. And he tells her in every interview in so many different ways that he don't want what she want. And I be wanting to feel bad for her, honestly, because I be wanting to think that she's wrapped into things like mentally. But I heard Just Hilarious say she said something on the Breakfast Club like, nah, like she really with that. She's like, that's my girl and stuff, but like, nah. So I mean, she likes the lifestyle she's living right now. So I wish
I
her the
mean,
best.
if that's the case, then he chose the right one. Because
Mhm.
I mean, it's somebody for everybody, honestly. Like, you know, just because you do something that's foolish, you make a great partner for somebody like this.
I guess so.
And that's no shade. It's somebody for everybody.
No,
But
there it is.
he doesn't understand how a rich and nice looking man stays married. Happy holidays, y'all. Thanks for the super chat, Keisha. I guess I mean, I hear that, but then it be broke folks that still be out here doing their thing too. So it's like his parents have been together about as long as Ice Cube and them have.
That's the
That should be
other
the
thing.
number one example.
That's the other thing I wanted to comment on. I feel like everybody know that we talk about this so many times. Your grandparents, great grandparents, they say they've been married 50 years, but if you actually know what went down, you would not look up to that. I feel like some people probably stayed together when they shouldn't have, and their kids end up being products of that, like a Cam Newton or what's his last name? Yeah, Cam Newton.
Hmm.
And that will literally repel you from marriage. So I think a lot of people need to flip their priority to what does a healthy relationship look like, period, regardless of if it's married, divorced, baby mama, baby daddy. What does a healthy relationship look like to where your kids will want to gravitate towards actually being in partnership with somebody? And it's clear to me that he probably didn't experience that.
No.
Do y'all think he may have been taken to the houses of the different people?
That
That's
his
not
dad
nice.
was cheating? Possibly, but more so, I think he probably saw his dad handle his mom with a lot of disrespect. That's what I think. Because what people don't understand is like a lot of times, like it's not even about somebody hitting you or really about somebody cheating on you, dogging you out. It's how motherfuckers talk to you. And on
Mhm.
an everyday basis, I find that there are a lot of men, especially older men, that would talk to their wives like their wives were idiots. Like just on a everyday basis, talking to you like you stupid, like you a child, demeaning you, just verbally. And so I think when you're a child and you love your mother and she's your comfort and you hear her being talked to like that, that shit piss you off. But eventually you start being mad at her for choosing to be in that situation and allow it. And so then you start to understand where your father is coming from. Because then it's like, well, bitch, if you dumb enough to let him talk to you like that, then I guess you are dumb like he talking to you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I'm just telling y'all from personal experience, like when you have a dynamic where like a parent is like obviously being abused, but the parent, oh, I love him. I love our family. I don't want to let it go. That shit, like you start to resent both parents, but more so you resent the parent that is being abused eventually because it's
Right.
like why are you not what's wrong with you, bitch? You know?
Right, right.
So, yeah, I understand Cam, but I also feel like at some point, why doesn't money help y'all deal with these things? Like, and then to perpetuate it and put it out there into the world as if you have the right idea about things just because you came from a two-parent household when it's obvious that you don't. Because if you did, Jazzy wouldn't be over there looking like she working too hard for whatever little bit of money that you giving her.
Mm.